And what's up, everybody? This is Franco Rulloda, and welcome to another edition of Coach Franco Breakdowns. For today, we are going to take a trip down memory lane again. So I think this happened 2016. So we're gonna go break down the very first URCC 3-on-3. Yes, 3-on-3. So that's 3 versus 3, 3 people versus 3 people inside the cage. Now the story began nung Alvin and the URCC has this crazy idea of just pitting. If I ano ba to? Dati nga when this conversation came up, ang balak pa dati was 5 versus 5. So I was like, that's fucking crazy. Una sa lahat, I was admittedly isa ako dun sa mga medyo apprehensive of it's gonna be a logistical nightmare. Medyo magulo yun. Sabi ko, if you're gonna have 5 versus 5, number one, is it gonna fit the cage? Number two, what are the rules? How do we break them up? And ito lang yun. There are only 3 referees inside. So I was like, that's gonna be total chaos. And then, pero wala eh. Alvin was super excited. He just came up and he goes like, next URCC, I think we should get 2 teams together in one inside the cage. So I go like, okay, that's good. Sabi ko parang it's like a Grand Prix style. Sabi ko, no. All of them inside the cage. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sabi ko, that's a crazy idea. And syempre, number 2, public backlash. Kasi sabi ko, it's hard to promote MMA in the Philippines as it is. You know, we have so many talented fighters. There are really good, exciting and technical fighters. Pero syempre, we're in a country na it's conservative and people still see it as a form of violence rather than a form of art. And ayun, for everyone who is gonna watch an MMA fight for the first time, it's art, okay? It's the highest form of martial arts. Kasi syempre, you're not just fighting there with your skill. You have to be smart. You have to be tactical. You have to be technical. And you have to prepare your body, your mind, and your psychological motor skills, kumbaga. So, being an MMA fighter is probably one of the highest points of any athletic endeavor. Okay, you have to learn so many combat systems, so many martial arts to begin with, and then you are going to go inside a cage and you are going to fight against someone who is hopefully technically proficient as you are. So you are going to outmaneuver, out-technique, outpace, and outgrind each other. So now, going back to the story, so sabi ko, I don't know, it sounds exciting, it's very interesting, it's definitely a unique idea, pero I don't know, game siya eh. Sabi ko, okay yan eh. Kasi parang isipin mo na lang, di ba? People will talk about fighting in the streets and then one-on-one. Now, this is probably the closest that we can get to actually see ano nangyayari pag rumble, di ba? So I was like, okay. So sabi ko, as long as it's legal, as long as we can come up with the rules, and as long as the fighters are gonna be safe, I think it's gonna be a good idea. So, pero wala, there's just something about Alvin and the URCC and the entire Philippine mixed martial arts community that just made this event happen. When it was published and it was released na, or there's gonna be 3-on-3, people were like, oh my god, parang malaking hype. And then syempre it was expected, there were so many people na parang ano ba yan, parang it's so violent na. Pero yun nga, we made a run through. There was just one night I was supposed to go out, and then Alvin phones me and says like, Franco, where are you? Sabi ko, I just got out of work. I'm gonna train and go out. And he goes like, no. Meet us here. So I was like, okay. When I got there, there was a Professor Joey Lepiten, and then referee Florence Eusebio, and then some of our teammates na up in nakalimutan ko saan nakaset up yung cage eh. I'm sorry. Pero yun nga, nakaset up yung cage, and we go like, okay, let's all we're gonna figure this out, and then we're going to lay down the rules, we're gonna lay down the foundation, we're gonna lay down kumbaga the ground rules for everything. And I go like, sige. So Yun. The cage was set up in Mall of Asia kasi merong amateur screening event or parang amateur MMA event doon. So, nasa Mall of Asia yung cage. So, I went to Mall of Asia and then everyone was watching. Para kami nagsasabong doon. So, we just tried na, okay, let's go 5-on-5. And then oh man, it's just too many people. And then there's just not enough space. So, magkakagulo lang. Kasi one thing that we all agreed was if it's gonna be 5-on-5, dapat 5 rin yung referee. So, we tried it out and then we all came to the conclusion that no, it's not gonna fit the cage. There's just too many things going on. Kasi you also have to understand that although it is a mixed martial arts tournament, it also has to be entertaining. There has to be that entertainment value and with so many people going on, so many people inside and so many things going on, medyo kalat na. Tsaka ang pangit na rin. Parang tinitignan ko rin from parang pangit na dito. Then okay. So, ginawa namin, okay, 3-on-3. 3-on-3 worked. There was enough space. We could move. And ito rin naman, here in the Philippines, wala na ibang magaling na referee sa Pilipinas. It's me, Joey Lipitan, Florence Eusebio. That's it. The other guys that are also as good, pero they're not active anymore eh. Parang, di ba, we have to tap them. Diba? So medyo magulo siya. So, and it was happening in a few weeks time. So I was like, okay, the chemistry of the referees have to be synced as well. I have the honor and the pleasure to share the cage with Joey Lipitan and Florence Eusebio. Now we're all in sync together. We all know each other's nuances. We know each other's placements and yung chemistry namin nandun na. Sabi ko, I wouldn't work this kind of a card or this magnitude and yung metrics niya for danger mataas if I didn't know the people I was working with. So this was an entire effort of good chemistry by the URCC. So din naman na we all agreed na parang okay, we're not gonna do this with anybody new. Everybody has to be the same crew. We've done this with the same crew through the years. So kailangan walang madagdag na bago. Kung meron man, dapat kakilala rin. Kasi magulo to. Sobrang gulo nito. Sabi ko, sobrang saya, pero sobrang gulo. So anyway, fight night happened. I think this was prior to the main event, or this was after the main event. And it was packed. As in, puno yung venue. And a huge reason why puno yung venue, I mean, everyone was so interested on how this will unfold. The press was there, sobrang daming media, and this is another aspect of any MMA event na the same magnitude of URCC is. It's very community based, so people get along, people interact, and with this in mind, parang everyone was anticipating this moment. Everything was answered in this entire video. So, and I'm not a techie guy, pero hinanaan ko ng konti yung background na the background volume so that you guys can hear me commentate on this one, and let's break it down kasi sobrang ingay ng venue. I'm telling you. Watching this video again brought me back to that evening. It was late na eh. But it was probably like 1 a.m. No one was leaving. Everyone was waiting for this to happen. So, the fight was between Team Estroso and Team Chan. So, kita mo yun ah. The very first 3-on-3, diba? It couldn't have started any better. They just na parang inisip lang nila, okay, so 3-on-3, let's go with the heavyweight division. Di ba? Di ba? Galing! Nakakainis. so when I saw the lineup, I was like, Joey, tangina, ano to? Yung heavyweights kagad, sabi ko, this is not gonna go past the second round. Sabi ko, this is not, because sa lineup na to, hindi tayo aabot ng second round. So, It was Team Estroso versus Team Chan. Team Estroso was composed of Sugar Ray, Panchito Estroso, Mark Palomar, and Patrick Dos Santos. So those three heavyweights, these are like high caliber heavyweights. They all have knockout power. At saka ang lalakas nila. Next was Team Chan. Arvin Chan, JP Espinosa, Jan Ray Larena. Another hard-hitting combination of heavyweights. Diba? Arvin Jan was clearly fighting at a weight wherein he doesn't belong there. Okay, I've trained with Arvin and he doesn't belong in the heavyweight division before. Lumaki siya. Pero dala-dala niya yung power niya, dala-dala niya yung technical proficiency niya, dala-dala niya yung speed niya in that division. This guy can punch, this guy can kick. This guy is fast. Okay? JP Espinosa and Jan Ray Larena, these were hard-hitting heavyweights as well. And they may not look like heavyweights. Medyo ano sila they were big, bulky, but trust me, they could all hit. Diba? Ang lakas nila lahat. So, ang dami naming iniisip na, shit, ano kayang pwede mangyari dito? Magkakagulo. So, anyway, we're gonna start. So, they all went inside the cage. So, it's me, Professor Joey Lipitan, and referee Florence Recebio. I am the guy here. Yan. Because the tactical vantage point that we wanted was we want to be at a position wherein we could see each other and then have enough peripheral vision to see what was happening within the fighters na nasa harap namin and nasa gilid namin. Ngayon, ang gamble doon is we can't see kung ano yung nangyayari sa likod namin. So, ngayon papasok yung communication skills namin ni Joey tsaka ni Florence. So, ayan, as you can see, medyo triangular ito yung pattern namin. Every 3-on-3, pa-triangle kami lagi. So, Joey can see here, I can see there, and to my side. I can see Florence, I can see Joey. Florence can see Joey and me, and then he can see what is happening on his side of, kung sino man ang babagsak na fighter doon. So, we're gonna begin. When they got inside, see, everyone wanted to have an advantage. Gusto nila kaagad makauna. So, they wanted to employ their tactics right off the bat. Ito mo naman, so they started. So, ayan. So, Arvin went with Panchito. Ayan. Alam ko na kaagad maglo-low kick si Arvin eh. Boom. Okay? Then he went for a shot. Now, if you look at this sequence, Arvin went for a shot, and then they all got one opponent each. They didn't really gang up on anybody. So we were fine. They were at the center. Okay, this is the most ideal position in any 3-on-3 that we've worked on. Each fighter got an opponent. Walang nag 2-on-1. They didn't gang up on anybody. Tapos, they were properly spaced out. So see, it's me, Florence, and Joey was here. We were maintaining that triangular position. They all went against the cage. And then, watch this part. On the right of your screen. BAM! Patrick goes down. He got ground and pound. There was a body lock on Palomar. Pero by this time, see, by this time, Joey noticed that Patrick was in danger. So again, look, we were still maintaining the triangular angling position. So I knew where Florence and Joey was. Joey knew where Florence and I was. So medyo okay pa yung spacing namin. And then Patrick couldn't answer anymore. He stops. Now, one fighter gets knocked down. Okay? Referee stops the contest. Now, the rule says if one taps or gets knocked out or everything stops, and then we reset them on their corners. Okay? So, si Patrick, since Patrick was out, everything reset. They're gonna go back to their corners. Now, it's gonna be 3 against 2. So we had to stop everything. They have to stop the action. And then that's when this is where Team Estroso realized na okay, bawas na sila, dalawa na lang sila. So now, medyo magulo na to. And si Panchito, itong si Sugar Ray, he's a very emotional fighter. He gets fired up easily. So now he sees that the odds are against them. So alam din niya, he's gonna take it upon himself na he has to make something happen. So syempre, for us referees, when tensions are high, the more that we should be mindful of our surroundings. So as you can see, that is our ever reliable cage crew. Ayan na! So that's our amazing cage crew. Over there is the cutman, si Coach Tex Gonzaga, one of the best in the business. So I was probably here. Ayan, I just came off from the cage. I had to pin Sugar Ray there and tell him to calm down. Good thing that my yung isang so the cage doctor was there. So that's the cage crew head, si Coach Patrick Gambe. So he was monitoring everyone's action. He needs to make sure that everything is in order. Walang kasi there was ito na yung mga chances na pwede magkagulo na pwede na silang maglabo-labo diyan. So I think they were checking on him. He was fine. I think ito yung part na he got punched or elbowed by the eyebrow na bumuka na yung ano niya. So I think this was the part here, bumuka na So they had to get him out of there for immediate and medical attention. So now this is where everything gets very, very interesting kasi 3 against 2. So we asked Sugar Ray and Palomar, do you still want to continue? They both said yes. Ayan. Sabi namin, the balls on this two. Sobrang tapang talaga nila. So now it's gonna be 3 against 2. We said, okay, do you want to continue? They both said yes. So okay, 3 versus 2. We made sure that everyone has to be. And as you can see, Sugar Ray was really raring to go at it na. And then here comes, boom! Oh damn! We had to stop everything again. And then chaos ensued kasi, ayan, Arvin didn't want to let go of Sugar Ray. And then Mark went inside. Sugar Ray was still at it. I had to bring Sugar Ray again. I had to pin him down by the cage and calm him down. Ayan, oh. Kasi nag-order na ng break pero him and Arvin were still fighting. Let's go back again to that sequence. That was probably the best opening to a second round after a break. So this is after the break. As you can see, the guy over here, that's Mark Palomar, he decides to do a spinning elbow and knocks out a member of Team Chan. Elbow, bam! Bagsak, tulog. So from there, ayun na, I had pushed, sino ba? Nakalimutan ko, si Sugar Ray ba yun? Or si Mark, basta I had to push them away. Florence immediately went after this two, and Joey handled Mark Palomar so that we had to break them up. Ayan. So anyway, so ayan, I asked for Coach Tex Gonzaga's help kasi wala hindi mapigilan tong dalawang to So it's good. Doctor was checking on the guy that got elbowed. He was fine. He was gonna be escorted out of the cage kasi medyo ano siya medyo groggy pa siya His legs were still wobbly. So interesting turn of events. Now it's 2 versus 2. So now Team Chan was being asked, do you want to continue? Ano yan? Normal procedure yan. Sabi namin, do you want to continue? Of course, pantay na So, tuloy na to. See, we couldn't, keeping order for something like this will not be possible if not for the cage crew ng URCC. They're the best in any promotion. As in, ang galing nitong mga to. Yan, of course, headed by Coach Patrick Gambe. So, see, everyone was on their feet. Kung hindi ko minimize yung volume nito, nagsisigawan yung mga tao. As in, wild. So now Arvin decides na to go for a shot. He wants to pin Panchito by the cage. And then Mark was definitely having his heyday with his opponent. Alam ni Mark na kayang-kaya niya yung kalaban niya na yan. He was stronger, he was faster. And then from here, medyo mas madali na tong part na to. Tatlo kaming referee, tapos dalawang fighters na lang. 2 sets na lang yung nandun. I think this was, ano ba nangyari dito? I think we had to break them up kasi parang accidental low blow ata to kay Sugar Ray. Ayun, yeah. I signaled the 5 minutes on this one. So, yeah, it was an accidental low blow on Sugar Ray. Professor Joey Lepitan reminding them of the rules. So, we head back to the action. Palomar went for a flying kick. Arvin went for a low leg check. Went for a body kick again. Sugar Ray went for a 2-punch combination. Yeah, I was on the side of Arvin and Sugar Ray here. They were clinching on the cage. Ayan, tama. That was me. Okay, another low blow yun eh. Diba? So ngayon, from 3-on-3, naging 3 versus 2. Ngayon, 2-on-2 na lang. Ano nangyayari dito? Yeah, I think Mark Palomar was having an easier time. Kasi Arvin and Sugar Ray were really going at it. As in, they were really going at it. Suntukan silang dalawa. Tibay rin ng dalawang yan eh. Did this fight go beyond the first round? Tama ba? So, ayan po, makikita nyo. Everyone was on their feet. Sa ganitong events, supposedly yung media lang dapat ang nasa gilid ng cage. Pero since 3-on-3, wala na. Like, everyone started like going near the cage. Everyone wanted a glimpse. Everyone was shouting. So I think this went the second round. Grabe, umabot pala sila ng second round nun. Hindi ko na maalala. So, same matchup. Mark. Nakalimutan ko kung sino tong kalaban ni Mark na to eh. Pero wala eh, kinakain niya talaga eh. And then Jerson was Sugar Ray was with Arvin Chan pa rin. I think for Mark's opponent, he was able to get a cut out of his opponent. Alam ko he cut his opponent good eh. He was throwing heavy punches to the face na it opened a cut on his eyelid. So from here, yeah, Mark Palomar's opponent, ayun, tama. He got cut. So now he's probably fighting with only one good eye, good flying knee. So he's still peppering him with jabs. And then good recognition by Mark's opponent. Yeah, Mark was still there. Grabe, I haven't seen this fight for a very long time. Ito pala yung nangyari nun. So again, Palomar peppering his opponent with punches. Sugar Ray and Arvin Chan were doing their own thing. Wala, ano na to. Matibay talaga dito. And then, boom! Sugar Ray decides to go after Mark's opponent. And then Arvin decides to... Mark Palomar decides to engage with Arvin Chan. So, turn of events, they switched opponents now. And Sugar Ray can really throw punches. He's a really good boxer. So now, tactically, this is a good switch. Kasi, syempre, you have a bleeding opponent and you're up against someone who punches better than you, who throws better combinations. So, ayan. So, good uppercut by Sugar Ray. Not much action on the part of Mark Palomar and Arvin Chan. And then they decided to go 2-on-1. What happened here? Okay. So, bell sounded. And then, I think medical stoppage to eh. As in, putok na talaga yung mata ng kalaban ay yung kakampi ni Mark Palomar dun eh. So they decided to stop it. And then, Team Sugar Ray Estroso was declared the winner. Grabe yan. Everyone was on their feet. Everyone was screaming. Everyone was shouting. As in, wild. But then lang din, I was able to figure out how to lower down the background noise. So, that was the very first URCC 3-on-3. Now, it became such a spectacle that everyone was looking forward to it. What we initially thought was something that people would hate. Eventually, I mean, it backfired on us. Everyone fucking loved it. They look forward to each URCC event. Tas ang laging tanong, may 3-on-3 ba? May 3-on-3 ba? It also became team versus team, and then it became an international event in such a way na it's gonna be Team Philippines versus Team Korea, Team Philippines versus, I think the last installment was a Team Philippines versus Team China. Yon, that one got the crowd riled up. As in, pero it was another super fun fight. Team Philippines won, and thank you for watching this breakdown video. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown as much as I enjoyed making it. And I mean, to be honest, I want to be as raw and authentic in this video. So I mean, I haven't watched this video for a very long time. So medyo nakakatuwa siya. So please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I am on Facebook. Just like my page, Coach Franco Rulloda, and I'm on Instagram at Franco Rulloda, FrancoRulloda. So, thank you to Knots and Crosses. Thank you to Ikiro Collective. Thank you to Nano Silver Philippines. And that's it. See you again on the next video. Bye-bye.